Yeah. So thank you everybody for coming today, especially with it being the Friday of the long weekend. I'd like to thank the members of the press for coming as well. My name is Kimberly Laframboise. I'm the Species at Risk Specialist with Michalski Nielsen, and I was the project environmental consultant on the project and helped the training of the staff in terms of what to do when they encounter turtles on site. We're here today because of efforts of the Town of Gravenhurst, C.C Tatum, the project managers, and the construction crew in order to save a species at risk. When I was telling people what I was doing today, actually, they're like, well, what's the big deal? It's just a bunch of snapping turtles. But actually, these guys represent something much more. They represent a collaborative effort of individuals to help protect a species. And it was them recognizing how their small actions can make a difference is why we're here today with these guys. A lot of people don't know, but there are 8 native turtles in Ontario, 7 of which are on a species at risk list, and snapping turtles are one of them. They're special concern. When these guys were working on this project, they could have ignored, the training. They could have just went about their daily business, but they actually took the chance to care. When they were doing the excavation through the training, I kind of explained to them a bit about turtle biology and what to do if they encounter a turtle. And it was amazing how exciting it was to them and how eager they were to learn about the biology of turtles and how their little actions can make a difference while on site. I think Ryan can attest to that with the guys being here. So when they encountered the nest, which was actually on a small shoulder, sort of tucked underneath a big piece of concrete, they knew what to do right away. A lot of people don't realize that turtles' eggs are pretty fragile. They can't really be jostled around. They can't be turned upside down. They have to actually be carefully taken the right side up because of the way that the embryo is in the egg. And these burly, tough construction guys did that. They carefully, painstakingly put the eggs in the little container.
Is this what you did, right?
Not personally.
With,
no, you're
some of our staff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they called me and we got turtles, and they took the chance to stop. They took the time to stop, and they took the time to care about it. And that's why I'm really excited to share that all with you guys, because it's a big part of what I do is education. We can make as many legislations and policies in the province about protecting species, but what it's going to come down to at the very end is people on the ground doing the work. Road mortality is one of the biggest impacts to turtles. Whether it's habitat fragmentation, whether it's road construction, whether it's new road construction, turtles and roads are always going to be in conflict to each other. And it's little actions like this where these guys, when you think about it, the mother had a lot of adversity even just to be able to lay the eggs in the first place. Yeah. It takes them a really long time to reach sexual maturity. They have to, avoid vehicles in the first place before she can lay the nest. And once the hatchlings actually do hatch, if they're not predated first, maybe 1 out of 30 will make it to adulthood to survive.
And what do you think of these guys?
These guys are great because we're giving them a 12 chance of survival versus a no chance of survival. And if we can compound these types of actions over projects such as this, think about that will do for the species and how that will help them on the long run in terms of getting them off the designated list.